quite easy, I think, or not? So, the lights jumping?
Yeah, you can switch them on. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll start with Java. Did you manage to, because I think that we all, you probably were able to finish the questions. Did you find out what kind of performance was it? If you saw, there were all kinds of. Does anybody else have an idea? What do we call? Pardon? Yeah, the concert. And what kind of concert? A live concert. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really. The questions are easier than you think. It's a live concert. That was the idea of the answer. Did you have in mind? Question 1. Sorry, question 3 is the first one of part B. Yeah. So what kind of performance is taking place? A live performance. Page 3. So it's a live performance. Then, Annalua, as I was with you just now. What kind of things did you see Robbie do? Because I think you still have it in mind. He was whistling, yes, whistling. I'll get to you later. Yes, Java?
Singing.
Singing, yes, absolutely. And the third one, someone over here now. Have you got an idea? Sorry, I don't know all of your names yet. Oh, okay. What's your name, Peter. Peter. Did you see anything else that Rudy was doing during this?
I was singing.
Yeah, and anything? Dancing? Well, it wasn't really dancing, but he was, for example. What am I doing now? In English? Walking, very good. You can say anything. He was walking, you can say he was sitting on a chair, so it's pretty easy, really. Then question 5. Was Robbie performing alone, or was someone else performing with him? Yeah. Was Robbie performing alone, or was someone performing as well?
Yeah, and also,
How do I say this in English?
there was another man.
Yes, and what kind of a man?
He was dancing.
Yeah, and was he, what kind of a dancer? Was he an average dancer, a good dancer, or a bad dancer? Good dancer. Or we could also say, what kind of a dancer? What kind of a tap dancer? Was he an amateur? Professional. A professional tap dancer. And did anybody notice something else?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Benjamin. Yes. Yeah, a supporting orchestra or a band. That's fine. Yes, musicians, whatever. That's a good answer as well. Then key words. This was a difficult question. But in other classes they managed to guess them, or at least most of them. What do you think key words of the text of the song Mr. Bojangles might be?
I don't know.
Well, one of them is really easy. What's the name of the song? Does anybody have an idea about the keyword? Brad, if you go back and think about the song, what is the keyword of the song? Mr. Bojangles, I think it's the most important word, because what kind of a guy is this? What kind of a person was this? Why is he called Mr. Bojangles? What's the meaning? I think that's definitely a keyword. Very well done, Brad. Does anybody else have another contribution that they might want to offer? Where did it take place? Yes, Tessa? Dance, yes, that's one on my list. Mr. Bojangles is 1, and dance is 2. Now, is there another one that you can think of? Where did it take place? We read about this last week. We read about the history of the song Mr. Bojangles, and we saw where the story took place. Yes, Lisa?
Jail.
Yes, jail or jail cell. That's another one on my list. And another one could also be dog. So, actually, to understand the song, the keywords are actually not that difficult. And we're going to see that now as well, because we're now going to listen to the song again. We're going to listen to this same song again. So I'll leave it for you to rate Robbie Williams' performance, because that's your own opinion. So we're not going to discuss that. Some of you, I saw in another class that marks tended to range between 6 and 8. And one person even gave 4, but it's all possible, it's your own choice.
He was just envious.
Now, well, we're going to go to page 7, and you're going to listen to the song again. So please go to page 7 of the portfolio. We're going to practice dealing with unknown words. Now, if you look on page 7, you'll see the lyrics of the text have been written down here. While you are listening to the song, do not watch Robbie's performance, but read along with the lyrics as Robbie sings along. And what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to circle 5 words which you don't know the meaning of in this song. That's all. So try and understand if you can think of what the song might be about. You know, while Robbie is singing, don't watch, but rather listen and read at the same time. At the end of the song, after you have circled the 5 words, write down the 5 words in this table in the first column. That's the only thing you have to do while you're listening. Find 5 words you don't know. Yes, Benjamin?
Moet je per se 5 woorden uitkiezen?
No, I expect you to have at least 3, because I'm sure there are 3 you don't know. You know, and actually, most people, if I ask them, those people who did have 3, if I ask them, do you know this word or do you know that word, the 10 did that. A couple of people didn't know 4. Yeah, so I expect actually 4. Yeah? So, listen to the song again, and this time we will keep the lights on because you're only supposed to listen and read. So you're not supposed to watch. Yeah? There we go again. Check.